And welcome back to another episode of Green&Blue. Let's play Empyrion Galactic Survival PreAlpha. I'm streaming with access. I'm there's line. And yeah, it's PreAlpha. I thought it was alpha when they turned to Steam, but apparently it's not. The splash screen before this says PreAlpha, and on their website it says PreAlpha, so I just missed that, so I gotta go change that. It used to be like the third episode's alpha, it should be PreAlpha, so I'll change that. No, I'm done. Alright, but anyway, so oh, but well, there's Lancaster's it, and today we're going to start a new world because thanks to John, again, he commented and let me know that maybe starting a new world is a good idea because there are a lot of things that are different now that won't be in my new world, or that won't be in the old world, or universe, in this case. And also we need to start a new world because there's a new character options and new different characters, so let's check them out. I think they're in here. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, now you can change between male and female. You change your colors. Earth. Extra color. Ooh. Actually, that's not that bad, but. Green? Maybe. I want to say this like the, I want to say it's just like the male ghosts say it. What do the females get better armor than us? Come on. They get more advanced equipment as well, I think. No. Green and blue, why not? Also, gold might work. White. I'm not feeling white for how the. I'm not feeling white on how it's distributed. So. I'm feeling gold right now. I don't know. Let's go green. Let's keep it simple. All right. Now let's start a new universe. There's first number 2. There we go. Embedded in number sign's embedded, I think, or it could just be too long. I think it's just too long. Is it too long? Hard to tell. Oh yeah, it's too long. All right, there we go. And let's start normal crown because we can all the places to start. Let's get this started. Actually, there's another reason why I kind of wanted to start, but I didn't want to say it out loud, but I might as well say it, and that is we kind of had a rough start. Aside from the fact that we had the plant right next to the back of the ship, which was a good idea, or having a fruit next to the ship was a good idea. But other than that, we had we got fruit. Ooh, we got fruit right next to the ship again. Okay, good. But yeah, we kind of I kind of botched several things, so yeah. But yeah, let's get it started. Oh, I think. Did they mess around with the, yeah, they must mess around the skin because it looks more rubbery now. Now we have crash landed on this planet. We must explore it, or we must survive. Wait a second. Okay, I thought I saw HEFX, like the mirage on the, over there, which would be an interesting feature, which we might add later. But no, it's just how the fog looks. Actually, now that I'm in game, it doesn't, this armor doesn't look that bad, or this suit. Okay, well, let's get in first person mode and start surviving. So, yeah, so first things off, let's see what we spawn with now. Yes. Oh, and by the way, also, I believe John told me, but in order to grow stuff, you need to have a light above it. Yeah. Instead of what I was going for, maybe in order to grow stuff, you need to have, like, Earth-like atmosphere, but no, you don't. So yeah, and then is this ship still around or what? Oh, we get the filler and flattening tool automatically. Okay, that's cool. Again, something we couldn't have seen if we started off like that. And we get a core. Oh yeah, also like a patch ago, they changed how you build bases. Instead of it being up here, you have to build a thing, and you start for core. You put into it, put into the base. Okay, where is the petroleum? Okay. So this is the same as last time, and the distance to us from the lake, it seems like the lake is a little, closer than it was the first time, I think. Alright, well, I guess first things first, let's get some fuel. Yeah, that mountain's changed, or we can see the spire from over here, or the spire's different. Yeah, I mean, there is random generation on the world, it's just, very slight, like the most obvious thing is how the objects on the terrain, the plants, the rocks are placed around. That's the main difference. But usually you spawn in the same location, the world's basically the same size, stuff like that. It's just how little things that moved around. Alright, so how much... Oh, right, they moved that as well. John told me that as well. Oh, is that what that noise is? It's me opening the containers. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, what's the fuel tank now? Oh, right here. They put it underneath the constructor. Yeah. And John told me that. Okay. So what we need to do first is we need to grab ammo and go mine and go get that thing, ammo. And again, we're not going to use a lot of ammo. We're just going to use some. We're just going to do 50 like last time, because that seems like a good amount to be kept on us as 50 ammunitions. Alright, you got pick up pistol. Let's bring the flashlight, because it's always handy. Oh, the 0 slot's still at the hand. Okay, I thought it was empty this time. Okay, let's try the 0 slot. Nope, still can't do anything with it. Okay, that's back out. Let's flashlight's still not working. Alright, let's get the pistol out. Oh, the pistol's been changed, I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely the character model that's changed, and the pistol's moving around in my hand. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. Alright. Well, that'll be changed in time. Alright, well, enough delay. Let's go get that petroleum. Do we need... No, I don't need to grab anything. We're good on everything. Because we just landed. I'm not going to sprint because I don't use up my oxygen or my food. So yeah. That's Spire, the lake, and that's in a similar place. I mean, where they are in relation to the ship is the same, but I think the lake is closer than what it was before in the last verse. I want to say it's closer. I want to say it's closer this time. And that Spire looks a little bit further away, and also there's more mountain in between it and us. Okay. Gotta watch out for that random thing. What's it? You know what? I'm gonna call that thing the thing. What's it? And the other thing the beastie. Yeah. Those will be my terms for the things until they get official designations, or until I figure out their official designations. Which, if you guys know, please tell me. Yeah, those rocks in the same place. Casually strolling onto the mountain. So they got a base over there. Neodymium. Okay, that could be useful, I think. Alright, well, let's go mine some oil. There you are, the thing, what was it? Get the gun out. Actually, that's pretty cool animation. There we go. And that, oh yeah. Come to me. I am not messing this. I'm not going to lose this fight this time. Socket thing, what's it? Socket. Oh, reload. Gotcha. One thing was it down. Oh, Archit. Archit. That's what these are called. Archits. Yeah, I might as well take it in case I figure out how to make the... Oh, this... But you actually have a mass now? Interesting. Okay, well, let's put the gun away because we have a lot of other guys that we don't mess with. Or we don't see them quite yet. I wonder if the Archid has any sound to him other than when you shoot at him. Alright, well, let's get in here. It's mine now, petroleum. Yes, in this verse, you know, petroleum is solid all the time. Actually, yeah, this kind of does make sense because actually there is solid oil. It's just, you know, it's basically, I only know the technique and how you drill it. It's called fracking, and basically it's like oil. how do you say it? How do you say it? Oil like oil of shells or oil, something along that point, something around there. But yeah, basically, yeah, you can mine oil. Although with fracking, you basically turn the oil sheets into well, liquid oil. Or at least I think it works that way. But since we took care of that one arch child, we should be fine. Yeah, here's the oil not getting lots of, yeah, let's get all this stuff. I still don't know how I think about having to point and pick everything up. I do prefer Minecraft, you just automatically pick stuff up, but it does work this way, it does work. And of course, we grabbed everything we grabbed. Actually, no, we haven't, there's stuff up here. Now we grabbed everything we grabbed. Yeah, I wish they would make the patrolling deposits more, because they are very few for how much you need of it. Alright, let's get in the jetpack and get out of here so we don't have to waste our precious drill stuff. I definitely need to make a control scheme on my mouse so I can, I need to make a control scheme on my mouse so I can just hit jetpack and hit 1-2 instantly instead of having to do it. Okay, where is the ship? Wait, there's the base, there's the lake, the ship's over here. Also, the lake looks bigger than before, I think. Or it's much longer now. Much thinner. Alright, how we're doing on oxygen? Oh, we're doing good on feeding oxygen, alright. I mean, we've been in here for like 12 minutes, so... 12 minutes and we lose a couple of food, we lose a whole lot of oxygen, which makes sense with oxygen. I mean, okay, maybe it doesn't really make a lot of sense with oxygen because, well, your suit... Okay, a modern space suit that United States uses has like an oxygen supply of like 5 to 9 hours, I think, somewhere around there. And this one has an oxygen supply of like 30 minutes or an hour maybe at most, or let's say 2 hours at most, but most likely like an hour 30. Interesting. Or in the future as well. But then again, this suit might be maybe a different suit. It might not be made for EVAs, or might not be made for doing expeditions on planets. It might be just a more casual spacesuit. A spacesuit that you're supposed to, that has the ability to pressurize, but it's not exactly. It doesn't exactly. It's not one of its standards. So yeah. All right. Oh, we get this automatically. I should have placed that out when I was out there. Yeah, my bad. Oh, let's take the fuel packs we have right now and go place that. We'll wait for placing it. Can I walk and do this at the same time? No. Replacing might as well have it in our hand. Yeah, I'm getting adjusted to this suit. It still looks a little weird, but hey, it works. Actually, we gotta see if there's any fruit, because that fruit was up there. Those are the plasmas. Okay, I thought that was a giant of some kind, a gigantic humanoid thing, or humanoid life form. Maybe as least racist as possible. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was like a giant rock guy from Rock Raiders or something. Oh, corn dogs. We don't quite need them. We might as well grab one. It's not that bad. We'll see. Alright, now let's play. Oh, wait a second. We can actually. Oh, wait. Is it still going to just place in one direction? Yeah. I swear there's a way to turn stuff around. Or just place in the water like we did before. How is that close to our... Oh, that's very good. And that's on the same level as our escape. That's the place right there. There you go. Oh, it builds out like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, now let's put the only fuel stuff in it. Okay, getting an oxygen supply. Yeah, I should have done this on the way out. Are these eggs? It might be. I don't know. But let's grab a corn dog. Corn dogs apparently don't grow around here that frequently. There's only just the one. Not good. Not good. We definitely see the like the stuff coming, the floor coming along. Actually, that's been in the game before, but it seems like it's more populated, or at least this world has the like, what you would call it in the gaming term would be ground scatter. Oh, the very a lot of ground scatter in this world or in this verse. Look at that! The shadow actually reflects the fact that it's only going behind the sun is only going behind the mountain, and as you can see, we're in the mountain's shadow right now, and over there is outside of the mountain shadow. That's a nice feature. That's rare in video games, unless it's intentional. It's rare in randomly generated video games. In a video game where everything is all set, that's rare. Okay, well. That's oxygen in there. Oh, right. Guess what I just did? I just missed. Actually, I didn't mess up all that bad because I can do this. Yeah, this ship should have stuff. It should have fuel in it still. No, it does not. Okay. I thought it was going to still have fuel in it. Oh, I need to go back and grab the power cells. Yeah. Yeah, I need just one though. I need just one. Well, if you think about it this way, at least we definitely need, oh, that's a big mess up, especially in early game, like this. Yeah, that's a big mess up. Yeah, what I should have done is only took 4 and put one in there, so I can get the constructor going, so I can use my my bloody turn my petroleum ore into actual oil. Oh, conductor screw here. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, let's just take one fuel pack back. There we go. I might as well bring this with us. That's 1 minute. Again, we just need the one, I think, and then we can just take more. So let's just sprint back as we're going to be restarting all of our stuff. And we do have tons of food or we have enough food right now anyway. Alright. I'll definitely say that we're closer to the lake than we were before. And in my first couple of games, we were even closer to the lake. Alright, well, now let's put the oxygen in here. Oh, I already put it in there. There's only one. Yep. Actually, no, I just put them in there anyway. Okay. Let's put our fuel in here. I believe this is what this is. It's going, so I would say yes. And then I'm going to put petroleum in here and just spam petroleum. Okay, it's 1 to 1. I'll just make that much for now. Oh, yeah, we just need. Can you just hold it down? No. I don't use all of them in case there's a use for them, but yeah. For every 10 petroleum pellets, we get 2 of these things, so. Alright, it's fine. It just turns it on. Alright, okay, let's start up the ship. There we go. Ship on. Everything okay and running? Oh, now they have, I'm working RCS, but, now they have icons next to it, so you know exactly what you're looking at instead of having to read through the entire thing, which you have to do in Space Engineers, I think. Alright, we have power left for 1 second, alright. Okay, let's get out this menu. There we go. Okay, now stop making these actually off. Because we're going to need to make fuel packs now. Is there a faster way to do this? On. There we go. And we should get a fuel pack to use. If I mess this up, we're in trouble. Okay, now we're good. Now okay, let's just spam these. And I can put these. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'll feel at perfect timing. I forget how good I am sometimes. There we go. There we go. Now I've got fuel again. For how long? Looking down here. 16 seconds. Yeah, we need more. Yeah, we only have the one fuel tank now. We don't have tons of them like we used to. Okay, alright. That should be fine. Actually, it's too much. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go fuel up our... Let's go... get oxygen. Actually, I wonder, can I do it like this? Yes. There we go. I'll do that from now on. Oxygen, alright. Now we might as well eat. What should we eat? Well, we got that right next to our base. And this parish times 27, that's 18. We should eat this first, because that's going to expire first. And these will expire later. I do like how that's a countdown timer instead of having, to memorize when you first got it. Alright, well, let's eat. There we go. Oh, we might just use them both. Did they nerf the fruit? I wonder if they nerfed the fruit. Alright. Again, we got lucky that that's right there now. Not as convenient as last time, but it still works. And the danger zone, which I don't like. Yeah, it's still working. Alright, so now let's put all the rest of our materials in here. And I'll put them on like the bottom row. Actually, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Yeah, just... Oh, I can shift click this. Yeah. Let's put them in order of ingots. Just move them about a little quick. Okay, we want iron. Where's iron? How about iron? Iron, how about iron, then that. Then that, then that, then magnesium, then that. And pellets. Oh, I forgot we get pellets off the bat. Yeah, I forgot about that. I always forget about this chest for some reason. I guess I'm just not, or cargo box. I'm just not used to the fact that you start with a ton of stuff. Unlike Minecraft, which you have to get everything out. No, you have to get everything in order to, well, get stuff. Of course, you get the spawning chest, but the spawning chest only has tools and torches. So yeah. Or the cheat chest, as it's called. Alright, well, 7 minutes left. I swear these fireflies, this dust, or I'll say these fireflies are just... I think they're bigger than... I think there's something much, much bigger than that, and has 3 mouths, or claws, or something. Yeah. But I think they don't typically spawn until later unless you really go exploring, so yeah. And iron is over there, but the mountain range is a bit different from last time. Well, let's see how this is doing. I might as well grab this fuel and put it in here. There we go. How much fuel do we have now? I mean, usually I like to select. Usually I like to. What is you looking around key? Usually I like to select on the console, but this works. But selecting on the ribs actually work as well, or not ribs, but yeah, maybe ribs. Something that holds the glass there, or whatever material we're using. All right, and that gives us 20 seconds. Not good enough. I do wish I could just add on to this and just make my base out of this. Just out of the escape pod, but you know, that's not quite. That's not quite in the game, and it might never be in the game. They might just always go with the basically start flight for your base, and then build your base over there, and then have your star template for your ships and your ground vehicles, and then build off that. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about it. It does work well. It's just I prefer Minecraft style of just building wherever you want. Which is also Sunday's Die style, which is also, it's not Planetary Explorer style, that's different. But 7 Days to Die and Minecraft is like that. I do like that a little bit better. But this does work as well, and in this game, you do more complex things than just build bases and build defenses like you do in Minecraft and 7 Days to Die. I was thinking of 7 Days to Die. I need to get back to it eventually, but I just never got around to getting back to it once I got the mouse computer. I wonder if I even recorded a video on it just showing up the mouse computer can handle it without any problems. Unlike my laptop, which handled it okay, but still had some problems. I wonder, can I just place this anywhere I want? I'm pretty sure I can, but let's check. Ah, yes, I can place this wherever I want. Like, don't know how to spin it around though. I gotta look that up. It seems like things have a tendency to sink into the ground now. I actually no, it's not sink. I know what it doesn't sink into the ground as it's no, as the ground is built around it. So that's interesting. It probably mean the bases will be a lot less weird looking. Now instead of just floating wherever their core is, or floating off of the core, now they probably will. The foundations will probably be where the sound will actually rise up to it, just like in an RTS game. All right, how's this doing? Good. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll steal some ore just in case I ever need it for something. All right, what's next? What next is we need metal plates, I think. Actually, no, let's see if there's anything new. Electronics. Alright. That's only 4 few that should last us a long time. Actually, probably not. Probably not. Oh, we should get the food synthesizer, or the food processor. To computer, two control devices, 3 electronics, valve components, cables, pipes. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that next time, though. We'll start working on that, because that might be very, very useful. Actually, we'll start on it now, I guess. You know what? It'd be cool if I could have, it'd be cool if I could just select that. Actually, I might be able to do that. Wait a second. I can queue it even though I don't have the components. I wonder what happens once it gets queued like this. Will it start making it with all the components that you have? Because I can make all these components, I think. It's just... Oh, actually, I should be able to make all the components. I should have all the resources right now. So I wonder if it'll actually work like that. If it does, that'll be a good thing. I mean, or you can just gather the components and then select on the queue. Alright, but anyway, so what we're going to need is 2 computers, and computers take what in our what? Computers are down here. Control device, small components, cables, electronics, wires. That seems like what we need. We need control devices. So we'll just get a couple electronics. We can get more of that. A couple electronics, glass plates we don't need, cables, but get a couple of these. Pipes, metal plates. We might as well get a couple of these. And we'll get pipes later. And might as well just throw these in there. And metal components, actually, those are pretty useful. Alright. Yeah, you know what I need to do? I need to just sit down, look at all the recipes, and do the math and see what I need to start out with. That's what I should do. And I probably will do that eventually, but right now it's just an idea. How we're doing on the fuels. Actually, I can stick the glass as well. That's what I wanted. 24 seconds. Which, you know, we can just keep putting fuel in it. We'll put that somewhere else. Okay, fully filled with the container, or I think this, or what used to be called the small fuel tank. Alrighty, 44 seconds. That's reasonable, I guess. Could be better. Alrighty, and now we're going to dump the fuel somewhere else. And dump the fuel nude. I think the fuel on that side would be bad. For the simple reason we have to go all the way around the ship every time we need to refuel it, so that'd be bad. Would that be good at all? It's going to be daytime. Yeah, see, we didn't build a food processor, did we? Yeah, we only bought that. We only built that. What do we need for these? Oh, right, we need to build everything else. Right, forgot. No. Oh, we can delete until it's queue, right? Well, this is going to be my first time building anything that's simple, so... Well, this will be my first time building something that's not just basic components. No, that's just not the fuel tanks or the oxygen bottles or anything like that. Well, at least you know that's east and that's west. Yes. And that'll be north and that'll be south. Yeah. If I got my directions correct, which I'm not always correct on my directions, I sometimes forget For whatever reason. I don't know the reason, but still. Okay. Oh, and that's time. But I'm going to see if we can build a computer first, actually, before we go. Alright. That's going to take a while, though. Now we're doing on fuel. I could just hit the fuel tank. It's not that difficult. Yeah. Although this thing to container, it's saying container, that's not a good thing for me. I think that should be fuel tank. Because if you're new to this game and you're looking for your fuel tank, because you just read on the wiki that that's where you're supposed to put your fuels in the fuel tank, and you see contain. Oh, it says. Oh, I see what they're going for. Yeah, you can. Your name basically it's named fuel tank when you scroll over it, but when you click on it, the default name is still container. Okay, so that's probably still in progress. Anytime. And we were not surprised about you. Yeah, let's get some. There we go. I just love the animation conditions in this game. Even the lighting effects in this game are really, really good. I mean, even Minecraft had good lighting effects if you... I mean, Minecraft had good lighting effects if you counted the fact that it was still blocky. Especially now in modern Minecraft when they got rid of the weird bug where the chunks loaded in weird. I basically looked up from the distance and each individual area would light up at a different time. It was weird, but we got the job done, but now that's gone, so yeah. And we still can't build these. No components, which are going to be right there. Okay, that's good. Alright. So everything is going nice and smooth. Yeah. Actually, we might as well take a look at our guy real quick. Okay. I don't know what's off-putting this. I don't know what's off-putting me right now. Is it the lack of animations, or is it the fact that I can spin around like this? Or probably both. But, you know, it's pretty cool, and it's pre-alpha, so, yeah. And I just realized that I made some people motion sick. I do apologize. Alright. Alright, but anyway, so, actually, before we go, I'm going to alter ship, just in case. I'll keep building those and then also off the ship. Oh, by the way, John was wondering in the last gameplay video as well, actually, he posted it, like, today, as of this recording, whether or not I'm, like, continuing the series. I will be continuing the series, and I do plan on continuing all my series until they're done, and in one way whether I either beat the game or, just played it enough that we've seen everything, which is in the case for semi starships, and the beat the game is the case for 99% of my playthroughs, or all my playthroughs. And if the playlist doesn't get updated in days, weeks, months, I do plan on coming back to it eventually. But Empyrion, I do plan on coming back to it because this is one of my main series at the moment. The reason why I haven't been doing it recently is because new games are coming out on Steam, and I like to show off new games, particularly the games that are smaller, that kind of need a little push, like Sea Wars, because there might be one or two videos on Sea Wars, but that was about it, as well as Warshift. There wasn't anyone doing those, so I decided to do videos on those, and you guys seem to like them, so yeah. I mean, that's what my channel is, variety, which, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing if you like variety, if you like a number of different games, if you like seeing new games, that's a good thing, or even some old games. It's a bad thing because I don't stick in one game forever like some people do. Or just do a couple of playthroughs at a time or do a couple playthroughs, let's play walkthroughs at a time, or even some people like home long plays at a time. By some people, by a couple of time, I mean like two, or 2, 3, 4, something around there is what most people do. And then they either stop the series once people stop doing it, or once they had enough of it, or something around that, to that effect. I know, Empyrion, I plan on staying, and if I can't do it as my main series because gaming season is going to be heating up in September, I'm going to just make this Random LP Monday series, which it'll be a chance, that means you'll have a chance of appearing on Mondays. But don't you worry, I won't be giving up Empyrion anytime soon. Alright, actually, let's check our fuel tank. Check their. Oh yes, rebellion computers. Good. Oh, there we go. Level 3. And those are gone. So let's turn off the ship. That's what Kamal was waiting on. Let's turn off the ship. How much power do we have left? I have to turn on to see how much power we have left. Yeah. Oh, 3 minutes. Good. Good. Alright, but anyway, so thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me to leave a comment and watch it. Just like to just into the series. What I should do next, or any tips on how I'll play Empyrion, Galactic Survival, PreAlpha in general. If I know tips, stimulus comments for real, and no tip. And I guess, see you in a second.